Welcome back for another episode of Facts Over Stats. Let's go.
Let's get it.
We here
Let's get
live,
it.
man. We got a special guest. One of the GOATs, man. One of the
One
GOATs.
and only.
Hey, I appreciate you guys, man. Not many people got to see it. You got to see a lot of it, Mo.
I did. I was grateful.
I appreciate it, man.
Grateful. Yeah, people don't understand. Hey, this is my boy Kurt Benkert, man. He was one of the special quarterbacks I got the honor to play football with and receive a pass from. He didn't get his time to show his talents, but man, the kid was very special.
I appreciate that.
Special on and off the field, but especially just the way he is as a human. Much respect, Kurt.
Appreciate that, Mo. You were one of the vets that took me under the wing when I was trying to figure it out as a rookie. And first few years, like when you get in, it's like you don't know anything, and you think you know football, but you don't know how it's played in the league and what you're supposed to do and not. And I had to learn real quick to stick around. But you're one of the guys that helped me stick around, man. So I appreciate it.
Nah, man, you had that light about you, and you had the talent. You just needed the opportunity. So if I could have did anything in my power to help you get that, I was willing to do it. That's just me.
Hey, you definitely tried. I know you in practice and everything you were pulling for me, so I appreciate it, man.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
Got to make my boy look good, man. There was opportunities where there was making plays and making throws, and certain people couldn't run the route. So I was like, "Hey, I got you, bro. I got you, Kurt." I'm going there,
hey, and 100% too. We got the highlight tapes of practice that people don't like to see too much, but I love looking at it. I love looking at it. My rookie year, like it was I don't know if it was training camp, end of training camp, but they put me in, and you were in there, and I don't think you were supposed to be in there.
I wasn't.
They gave me the field post to throw to you. I mean, it was like I threw the ball as far as I possibly could. Like it was crazy.
I'm talking about I took off and just took off. I was like, let me go get this for this kid because one, I know he could make the throw, and two, they don't normally let me run these routes. So I was like, it's me and him showing like, hey, our capabilities and what we can quote unquote do.
They wanted to keep you in third and Sanu. They wouldn't let you open it up.
No, they didn't. It's just like being able to shoot threes, but forcing you only take two. So it's like, that ability is like you just get confined in a role. And sometimes you got to try to break out of that.
You feel like the game's changed since we played? Like,
oh yeah.
I feel like they're just using guys everywhere now, like gadgets all across the board. Like we were in such in my mind, a transitional phase of the game that like I feel like my skill set today is worth way more than it was 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Yeah. And
that's when you were able to step in. Like imagine if you had the opportunity now.
I know. When I got to Atlanta, so like I went undrafted. My draft grade was like 4th to 5th round, but I had Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Rosen all go in the first round. And so then after that, it was like Mason Rudolph went, and then there was like Mike White and a few other guys, and like all of them got drafted. The class was crazy. And then you got like
that's crazy.
Like, and then you got like Kenny Pickett classes like a few years later, smaller guys, and it's just how it works.
It's just how it works. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate. Like, imagine if he got taken a year later.
Totally. Sure. Because wasn't that class was Pickett, Malik Willis, who else? Was it Trey Lance?
It might have been,
It might have been, So,
because I'm trying to.
I mean, it's crazy.
I remember. It is definitely crazy. It's definitely crazy.
When you say a couple years removed, the circumstance would be a little bit different.
Yeah. Just how it goes, though. But I also wouldn't have probably got into all the things I'm doing now. Like, I always tell people, like, if I made money early and got comfortable early, I probably wouldn't have dove into streaming and like making videos and like teaching football online. Like I wouldn't have probably had the motivation or the passion to like go that route where, for me, like every year it was practice squad and maybe I'll make the 53, maybe I get elevated for a game or two. And like, I knew that was what my income was no matter what. Like there was no scaling who I was as a person. So I took that upon myself to find ways to build businesses outside of football. And I'm just thankful I did, even when, old school coaches, they hated it at the time, but we had plenty of those guys.
But
Yep.
that's what you do to maximize your platform, right?
Yep.
Take advantage of what God's giving you to really step into your next phase of life, because
That's
you
it.
know that football window is, like you said, about this big. So,
For sure.
Totally.
amen.
So Kurt, you went to Island Coast High School, huh, in Florida?
Yep. I did.
And
Yep.
how was
Floridian.
that?
Crew!
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
you played Florida football.
Yeah.
Like, tell us
South
about
Florida
it. We from
football,
up
man.
north.
So like,
Ooh, South Florida.
yeah, South Florida is different too. Like, so I'm from Fort Myers, Cape Coral area, and like Fort Myers, like Deion Sanders, Noel Devine. God, there was like, dude, Mario
What?
Pender was so good. I mean, there were a lot of really good players come out where I was from, but like we just could never, like growing up in Pop Warner, it was just hood football. Like I was a white quarterback on a hood team, and that's just what it was. Like that, and so I had
For
to
real.
get right quick. Like there was no.
Yeah.
There
No
was
in
no
between.
playing games. Yeah, like I had to strap it up. But like where I'm from, it's so competitive and there's so many teams that it was really hard to get out of there. Like whenever we played a Miami team, like Miami doesn't have as many total teams even in high school as we do. So like there's a few powerhouses where I'm from, like there's like 15 schools in a 30-mile radius. So all of the talent is dispersed to all these different schools, and it makes it tough to like get out of your area. But growing up as kids, like I feel like I became a better football player and athlete just from being around it, because like I saw it every day. I was ripping it because I had to. I was able to take shots downfield. Like I got to play a style of football in Florida that I wouldn't have been able to play anywhere else. So it's crazy. Like it definitely helped me become who I was.
Yeah, that's dope.
Nah, that's
So
dope.
what was your team name? What was your high school team name?
We were the Island Coast Gators my senior year. And before that, I went to Cape Coral High School and we were the Cape Coral Seahawks.
Okay.
So I transferred my senior year. Our coach got fired. It was like a weird situation, but ended up going to a different school my senior year. And then I went to college like really early. So yeah, it was a crazy atmosphere in South Florida, being like getting recruited. Cause like most of my friends that I was playing with, like they could have been D1 players, but they didn't have grades like at all. And it was either you went to college or like you kind of fell off and either went to jail or like did something crazy. Like that's like we had a kid on my high school team, no lie, had coaches coming to recruit him, but was robbing a convenience store like the day before the game. Like just stupid shit. And it's just like that, but like it was just like the way it was. It wasn't so off the wall to hear like, damn, like I think it was Mo, like a different Mo. Like, damn, Mo got arrested earlier today. Like he's not gonna be at the game. And it was just like, that's just what it was. It was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it's different.
So college, man. So going from that, right? You went to East Carolina at first.
Yep. With Lincoln Riley.
Okay. So Lincoln Riley was at I didn't know he was at East Carolina.
Yeah.
ECU with Hardy and
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley recruited me to go to ECU. He's like, look, it's not the biggest school, whatever, but like we're gonna break records. Like we're gonna throw the ball around. It's air raid. Like you're gonna throw the ball 50 times a game. We want you to come in and be the guy. Lincoln tears it up for 2 years. Like, oh, I needed it.
I need that. I need that.
Like, come on now. Like talk to me. Like, needed that. So I go to ECU. The starter in front of me, he had 2 years left, and he broke every single record. His name was Shane Carden, and he broke every record. Was done playing. Then Lincoln left and went to Oklahoma. And so my year that I was supposed to start, got named the starter, was about to be it, like redshirt sophomore, tore my ACL 3 days before our first game in practice, non-contact. Everything fell apart. So like, I'm telling you, like who I was before my ACL to who I am or even was in the NFL, a completely different player. I was 6'3", 225, 230, but like built like a backer. Broke every power cleaning record for quarterbacks, every bench record for quarterbacks. I was a different human in my body, but I think I hurt my body so bad in the weight room for 2 years, like trying to be that guy. I wasn't flexible, like, but I could run somebody over. And so I was trying to be like Tim Tebow. And then I realized like that's not sustainable, but the ACL happened. Whole staff got fired after that. And so I went into the spring season, into my junior year now, with a new staff that I didn't know. They told me they're going into the season with a 2-quarterback system. And I was like, all right, I'm out. Like, and they didn't think I'd leave. And so my head coach that was there, Ruffin McNeil, he left to go to University of Virginia, and I followed him. And so I went to UVA though as a grad transfer, had 2 years to play, and you didn't get like years back for injuries back then. Like it was, I
Yeah, I
just
was gonna
lost a
ask. It
year.
wasn't the portal
Mhm.
yet.
No
Mm-mm.
portal, nothing, no
Yeah, no
NIL.
Nothing.
portal.
Like
Yeah, no
to get
nothing.
money,
Yeah,
bro, to get money to break my lease to go like just crazy. So
I'm already,
like, you know what I
That's
mean?
wild.
Like
I'm
no
already
NIL,
knowing, bro.
nothing. And
I'm
so
already knowing.
basically my junior year at Virginia now, had never started a game in college, went to an ACC school and had to beat out 2 people. One that had been there as a starter for 3 years, who I love, Matt Johns was a great guy. He's a coach now. And then Connor Brewer was the other guy. I had to go in as a guy who had never played, and I beat both of them out to start my junior year, but we were terrible. Like
Mm.
we had like 30 people transfer out because the new coach that came in ran everybody out of town, which I loved. Like Bronco was a great guy, but we had no depth. It was like, if you don't want to be here, if you don't want to earn it, like you're out. But like people didn't, like they left.
Yeah, I'm already
Yeah.
knowing. See
And
ya.
so-
It's
Hasta
clearing
la
house.
vista.
Yeah.
He
So
was
that's kind of
clearing
how
house.
I got there in a way, but it's crazy how many like twists and turns my journey has had to like almost making it, and then like plug is pulled. But I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now if I had any of those moments where I like really made it in my mind, which is a
No,
blessing.
seriously. No, 100%.
I
So-
think that is a blessing.
That's how it is. That's how it happens. That
Yep.
blessing, that unexpected, that you don't see it until you're in it, right?
Yep. Way later.
Normally, yeah, way later. Normally, it's just like, it's rough, it's different.
Yep.
You're climbing out of it, but you know there's some good in it, just lessons, and you know he's guiding you on the path. So you just gotta continue
Totally.
on it, continue on the journey, just trust him.
That was
So,
the Falcons for me. Like,
Mhm.
you know, that second preseason year, like I was coming for a job that year.
I
Like,
know.
I was coming for
know.
a job, and turf toe, grade 3, just like Joe Burrow, tear, have to go get surgery, out. And, you know, as an undrafted guy, I was like, man, I'm like, they might just cut me and I'm done. Like,
Mhm.
I played in one half of preseason football that year, played really well, but it's going to be a full year. Nobody knows me but the Falcons, but Dan Quinn looked out. Like DQ looked out for me, kept me
Right.
around when he didn't need to. And then we went in, unfortunately, the COVID year. There was no preseason. So, like, I had 2 years of no football. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's not
that's
even fair.
like,
And
that's
that's just
when this
how the
stuff took
cards
off.
stacked up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
that's how
it
it stacked
stacked
up.
up. Yeah,
Yep.
because similar
But,
to Mo,
yeah.
you didn't have COVID. You didn't have any preseason after you had surgery
Yep.
Nah.
from
So
your
after-
ankle.
Mhm. Yeah, so you didn't know what I looked like,
Yep.
you know, type of shape I was in, if I was quote unquote healthy or not, like, or
Yeah.
if I was
And
back
what?
to the same player or better.
Crazy.
So, you
And
know,
they
it's
wanted,
just
and they cut you right before? So like right before
Right
the
before the
season, so
season.
you couldn't even get a chance to go
Yeah.
try out with another team, right? Like
no.
Yep.
it's
Really?
just
Dude, that's the same thing the Packers did to me. They cut me right before training camp was about to start, and I'd spent all offseason my second year with them,
Mhm.
and then I got picked up with the Niners late, but I had no preseason film
Right.
from like, and I was bawling. Like, I just did not see eye to eye with LaFleur, and he
Yeah.
just wanted me out of there. But like that's just kind of how it goes, and it made me lose love for the game. But I have so much more love for the game now on this side of it, where I'm like not attached to it, and I can like teach it and show the love and like give tips, and I get to show up in football how I want to now, and doesn't mean I don't miss it. Like I'll go out and sling it in a flag football game or whatever right now, but I do have like a newfound love for the game in the capacity that I can show up in every day online doing it, and it's like by my choice.
It's
you
by
want to know
your
something
choice.
crazy?
Yeah.
So Kurt, right before I got on the pod, I was talking to one of my old heads that like my OGs. He a fantasy head, so we be doing fantasy, right? And I called him and we was talking about this past week, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to get on the pod, like and I was like, we got a guest, and I was telling him, I told him, and he was like, Madden dude. He was like, yeah, I'll be watching him, and I'm like, yo, that is like that's
so
amazing
crazy
to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy
Yeah.
because like. He's so discontinued. Like he don't be
He's
on
not
Instagram
connected at
like
all.
that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He just be playing Madden a little bit. Like So
That's
like he
awesome.
don't be on Instagram and he be locked in on like it don't be like he be on Twitter or social media like that. Like he just be on
I love
fantasy.
hearing that so much.
So it's
And
dope, bro. Like
what's
for
dope to
real.
me is I don't know that side of Kurt. You see what I'm saying? I just know the side of Kurt that I know. You know,
Yeah,
that
like you
I'm
know me in
connected.
the building, like
Yes, I
playing
know you in the
football, how much
building.
I cared about it, like,
Mhm.
and that's I think that like that part of me is the one thing that like maybe it's like slightly self-conscious about. For me, I'm like everyone knows me for the social media stuff and the memes and like all that, but I'm like, you guys don't know how much I loved this shit. Like
Right, right.
nobody knows how much, like besides you and like some people in the building when I was in with them, like what I actually gave to myself in the game.
Yeah.
And that's just like that's the one thing I deal with, I would say, is like I wish everybody knew that. You know what I mean? But it just didn't show, which is fine, but it's showing in like other ways in a roundabout way. But I loved, bro, I was obsessed. Like
Yes, he was.
I was sick about it. Like I never when I was with a team, I never left the city in the off season. Like I was in the building every day. Like
And I
it's
used
just
to
what I
hit
did. You
Kurt
were
up,
too.
like, yeah, I used to hit Kurt. Yo, Kurt, come throw to me. Because I
Midnight.
know
Oh, for
he'd
sure.
be there.
I mean,
and
me
come
and
throw
Kurt
to
threw
midnight.
together.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But I knew
Me and
he
you, we
would
threw together, Kurt.
be
I
up for
remember
him.
that.
Yep. I just
You
but
just
I
wanted
think
to
that's
grind.
why I just wanted to
That's
grind.
it.
And that's I've
Yeah,
taken that
bro.
same into what I'm doing now though. Like like I'm obsessive over this stuff now, like the way the content goes, the brand deals, like the products with the Dime Lab, like all of it. Like I took whatever I knew about what worked with me in football, whether it was making it on the field or not, it worked for me to get where I was, and I'm just trying to apply that in every lane of life, like rinse, repeat. So it served me well.
It's the best teaching tools football can give you.
It is.
Gives you a template, gives you, you know, quote unquote, whatever you want to call it, a playbook for life. You know what I'm saying? And it's how you are able to integrate it in all the other things that you believe in, you want to do, or whatever the case may be. Whatever you're involved in, but you got to be able to take those tangible things and apply it elsewhere.
It's so true. It's like the pressure, I would say like the biggest benefit is like high pressure situations. For me, what's high pressure now is like chilling. Where to other people that didn't play or even have like a sports background, like, you know, they get flustered about things or whatever. I'm just like, you never been like with 90,000 like screaming at you, like it's all on you.
Exactly.
This is easy. This is just a decision. Like this. Yeah.
Hey, Kurt,
So-
that's funny you say that. I deal with that all the time. I
Yeah.
always hear like, yo, you're so chill. Like,
The
I've
hard part's
dealt
over.
with- I've dealt with stuff that is
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
harder than this.
Nah, for sure. My first time walking into my redshirt freshman year, we play against Penn State, and it's like 110 in there, and it's just shaking, and it's a third down, and they calling my number, and in my head, I'm like, yo, like what the hell, like.
Yeah.
I dealt like, you know what I'm saying? So I understand what y'all saying in that aspect. It's just funny, like there's people that don't understand. I just want to give my flowers to you, Kurt, too, though,
I
because
appreciate
there's
that.
people, I be seeing you on my Twitter and stuff like that and Instagram, and like I'd be catching up with your tweets, and I'd be reading like the comments sometimes, because it's
Hell
just
yeah,
funny
they're
because
crazy.
they really think like that he'll
Yeah.
say something, right? And it's just what I love about Kurt is like he's just so against the propaganda. Like he's
Oh yeah.
All against
Since
it.
day one.
all he likes to
But
see.
he knows.
Yeah.
All he cares about is the eye in the sky. He wants to see what they putting on the field, what you putting on that film. And I respect that, because some people don't see past that. Some people be like, oh, he's a superstar, this and that. Nah, he might be a superstar because he's getting force-fed targets or something like that.
Totally.
This dude
Like,
right
bro,
here.
George Pickens is the truth. But George Pickens hasn't been given a chance to be the truth until like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Like, and that's stuff for me. Like, I will, and it's the same stuff I'd say to anybody. Like, even when I was with the Falcons, I think this is probably why, like with the Packers, I didn't last very long there. It was just a little over a year, because I will just say what's on my mind. I can't say what's not on my mind. I can choose not to say anything, but if you ask me for my opinion, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. And same with Atlanta. So Matt Ryan and Matt Schaub were what, like 30, like upper 30s. I was like the 22, 23-year-old kid that like, I had a lot of juice to me. I wanted to do new things. I was into social media. Like, we were living different worlds. But like, I also wasn't afraid in that room to be like, I don't see it that way. And like, the game has changed so much since I was in that quarterback room in Atlanta to now. And it's just like, damn, I was 10 years early, or maybe I was in the wrong quarterback room, because it was the old West Coast way of seeing it, where like, maybe if I went to the Chiefs and was in with Mahomes, the game would have been taught differently or said differently or whatever. And that's one thing I will say. I was with Kyle Shanahan. You were too, Mo.
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan, the first thing that he did when he brought me in from the Packers, what do you like? What do you not like? What are they doing over there that you think's good? Like, he was asking for all of my opinions.
Yeah.
And even though Kyle is it's not necessarily his way or no way, but he is going to get to however he thinks is his best way. And whether you agree with him or not, like, you know that he has like reasoning behind how he got there. And that's his opinion. But he knows he's not going to say it's a fact. He's like, that's my opinion. This is what we're going to do. I'm the coach. But like, I respected that out of him, where other rooms was like, this is the way it's done. I'm like, you fast forward 10 to 15 years from now, this is not the way it's going to be done. It's just not. Like, my left foot is not going to have to be forward. And I'm not like, you know what I mean? There's just like, that's the stuff about the game. The little things, but
the little nuances. But you know, I was the same way. Like, I was always would speak my mind. I always had rips and tips when, you know, the quarterback would have a disagreement, or the offensive coordinator, or they saw it differently. I'm like, listen, coach, I get what you're saying while you're holding this clicker in your hand and cover your seat. But that's not what it looks like when you're running full speed and he's trying to engage on the inside, or you run at full speed and he's backpedaling, trying to get with whatever the case may be.
Get your sixth step.
Get your sixth step. I'm like, listen, coach, that's not gonna be. It's not gonna help if he's getting sacked back there. So if I can get 5 and he's gonna throw it to me, and I can get the other 6 after I catch it. Like, we can work that way.
And that's what I loved about you, Mo, is like, 1, you played tough as shit. Like, nobody wanted to see you across the middle. 2, like, you weren't just talented. And I think that's why you played so long. And most people don't get to see it out of receivers, really, unless you're talking in an interview, which you didn't do a whole lot of. But like, how much you knew the game and could step up in the coach's role and be like, nah, this is what it is and why. Like, you could go 3 or 4 layers deep that, you know, some receivers just can't. Some receivers are just talented and they're crazy good, but like, they're just feeling their way through the game. Like, you could think your way through the game, you could feel your way through the game, or you could physically your way through somebody. Like, that's what I loved about your play style and how you showed up. But I just think in Atlanta, we'll need you on 3rd down. Like, and then
like
we'll call you again on 3rd down. Like, we'll need you again. But
like you
we'll
said,
need
you
you when
we'll
need you when the most important. But
usually
we're not
we
gonna
need you.
Like,
we're not gonna let you eat. But
fans don't see it. Fans don't see it. But
they don't know it. I've gone through my entire career, 10 seasons, and the most targets I've ever had was 98. Put that in perspective.
That's a lot of work for under 1,000 targets. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It's
a lot of work for under 1,000.
It's crazy. I watch film a lot, like on my YouTube channel and stuff. And I was just finishing the Packers Dallas Cowboys film, and it's like, I saw so many times those 1st down, run play, 2nd and long, run play. All right, 3rd and long, we need you to make a play, Jordan. We need you to make a play, Romeo Dobbs. Like, and they do it. And they get the 1st down. It's like, all right, let's run a sweep.
Let's run again.
Let's run it again.
It's crazy how much football is changing. And I think as more of these young guys from college get in and have to play early, the coaches have no choice but to adapt to their game.
They do.
And I don't like watching college football like I like watching the NFL, but there are aspects to it that I do think bring value into the NFL that the better teams are using right now, and the worst teams are just stuck in the old ways. But that's how it goes.
100%.
But
what I would say about that is, like, I could piggyback off of that when you say you don't really like watching college football, is because, like, the difference in the game, the speed is just so much different than the level that y'all played at. So it's like, I know it's probably like sometimes like kind of cringe to watch, because you're like asking these guys, like some of these players, and it's like, like, don't get me wrong, he's having a good game and like best to other people, but like the people around him are like, you're not good. I just feel like some of these, when I'm out of it, right, and I'm watching NFL and I'm watching college and I'm really like deep diving and analyzing, I'm looking and I'm like, yo, some of these players are like trash. Like that they're playing around them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Big 12 defenses, like I be thinking like, yo, like back in the day, it's like a Big 12 defense. I'm like, oh my God, these dudes used to be throwing for 400, 500 yards,
Yep.
Pac-12 defenses. But I'm like, yo, it's just like they're not
bad
playing
now.
defense. Yeah,
No. Like the product has gone down. Like the quality's gone down.
The problem
like,
is,
yeah,
because a lot of these kids are getting offered from 707.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
They're not going through the tackle like how I used to recruiting. Like, yeah, you'd get offered in camp or whatever, but they'd come watch you in tackle. They come see your games. And like a lot of those, it's more so like, all right,
yeah,
let me see how you look at shorts of the t-shirt. A lot of these kids, they got these 707 tournaments that they hosting at these colleges and kids getting scholarships. But it's like that shit
they
don't
have more
correlate.
fun playing 7-on-7 than strapping it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is very true.
It don't correlate when it comes to tackling. Yeah, 707 is cool when it comes to running routes and getting repetitions and knowing coverages and nuances of the games, leverage, attacking leverage, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But after that,
football's
where's the physicality?
still.
Football's still football.
You still got to block a outside linebacker when you're playing receiver on a crack toss. Yeah, the Falcons, I'm glad they won. The game shouldn't have been that close. Like they kind of let him hang around, which I was a little bit disappointed in the defense. But at the end of the day, Michael Penix Jr. has a special arm, bro. Like
crazy.
Like I have not seen it,
bro.
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Did you see it in person yet, Kurt?
No, I need to go to camp,
bro.
Like the ball just flies out of his hand.
It's like,
yeah,
like it's
just shooting an arrow.
I'm like, bro, what the?
Yeah,
I'm talking about. He threw this one corner route in practice that was crazy, and then he threw this pylon in practice that was stupid.
Dude, and only a handful of guys can throw pylons.
Only a handful. You know how hard it is to throw pylons?
Yeah,
we don't.
Can you
ever throw the pylon?
It wasn't in the offense. It wasn't in the offense for a few years.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't in the offense.
So there you go. So there you have it.
A pylon route is a route where the receiver is usually play action. So the X or the Z receiver. So say we got X pylon. The X receiver is running 15 yards to the near hash, and he's sticking and running to either the front pylon if he's over the 50 yards, or if he's across the 50 yards, he's running to the back pylon of the end zone. Okay, that's why it's called a pylon. And the concept on the other side is usually a high cross by the other receiver. So it's usually a two-man concept, plus you have checkdowns, whether it's the tight end or the running back.
Yeah, and some guys just can't drive, because you can't throw it. It's always off of a 7-step play action for the most part. So you can't, like, you've got to be able to drive it on somewhat of a line. Like, it cannot be like a moon ball. It also has to go like 60 to 65 yards sometimes. And so not many guys, especially if you don't have a strong arm, can throw it 65 without putting a ton of air on it. And
because I'm running and I'm sticking 15 yards and I'm taking 5 hard steps out. So he's throwing the ball as I'm digging for the 3 to 5 hard steps out, because my angle being set is where he's going to throw the ball. So I'm already 20 yards down the field. So he has to throw it another 20 to 40 yards down the field so I can run and track it down.
Yeah.
So that's why it's such a hard throw, and it's a harder catch too.
Yep. It's a big boy throw.
Yeah.
But
definitely
Penix can do it.
Bro, he does it well.
Yeah, really well. Watching that game, I'm glad they started spreading the ball around more. I also love that Pitts is actually getting the ball on the move, where in the old offense, he was always stopping.
Stationary. Always stationary.
Like, throw him seams, corners, outs. Like, get him running. Like, dude is a problem.
Yes.
Don't make him slow down.
For what? Full speed catches.
Yeah, that's what he's good at. So, and even though they drafted him, like 8 overall or whatever, they just assumed he could just do everything. Like, yeah, he can stop and catch, but like, what is the difference maker? Him catching and running, stiff arming somebody, and being a great angle on corners and outs and seams that make you be able to throw balls that you otherwise couldn't if that was not the receiver.
Exactly.
And same with like Bijan, like or Bijan, now that we've been corrected.
Right,
Bijan.
Bijan.
Just get him the ball in space. Like just
yes.
he should have Christian McCaffrey type targets every week, and it should not come from the pistol. Get his ass out of the pistol.
Get out of
him
that shit.
out of the pistol.
You don't got enough time to get to the line of scrimmage. The blocks are closing faster than they're being made. So
there's no play action threat on the end.
None
of it.
None at all.
Like the
Why
risk
isn't
reward
there a play
is
action
terrible.
threat on that?
Well,
because the quarterback's
deep.
Yep.
Quarterback's depth.
The angle that you would take on a wide zone when you're under center is like you would take
Literally
like 3 or 4 hard
way.
steps wide. Where if you're in pistol, your catch turn 1-2, and the D end is running from an angle straight at both of you instead of having to decide. So it's just it's why like zone reads aren't as great out of pistol in my opinion. Like they're better off to the side. So yeah, get out of the pistol, please. If you do nothing else, Falcons, just get out of the pistol. And also you have no threat. You have no threat in the passing game from the running back when he's behind you, where if he's on either side, he's now accounted for in the passing strength or the weakness of the defense. So it's just...
Especially with a guy like Bijan, so...
Yeah.
You can have him do everything out the backfield. Choices, rails, corners.
They could be the greatest show on turf 2.0.
Easily.
Like, without a doubt.
No question. Kurt knows, like, the type of stuff. When you got athletes like that, it's just about... getting them the ball. You don't necessarily have to scheme up anything.
No. Just get them the ball in space.
Honestly, the most basic stuff that we have can go out there and
run, motion, stick, knife, and call it a day.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
And then once they start stopping that shit, go on to the exotic stuff.
Yeah,
exactly.
Then you go on to the exotic stuff.
Sometimes we try to overthink and overcomplicate instead of keeping it simple.
Do you still talk to Ra and everybody there? Like, have you been up much?
Yeah, I'll be pulling up there, and I'll be talking to Ra, and I played with Zach in Cincinnati, so Zach was
gotcha.
Practice
he was
squad
at
quarterback.
Cincinnati?
Yeah,
I didn't know he played quarterback.
Yeah, he was
that
quarterback.
was Des Bryant's quarterback, right?
Yeah, it was Des' quarterback. So my first couple years, Zach was the practice squad quarterback.
See, and I'm surprised his ass puts them in pistol so much.
Me too.
What? I'm like, that makes it even worse.
Yeah, we never ran a pistol. That's
like, we need to have a conversation.
Hey, I was confused too, bro.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never ever ran a pistol. But some people, you see something different, But totally. I hopefully they figure that out, because that pistol, I ain't rocking with it. And a lot of people aren't. But it ain't our decision. It's theirs.
No, maybe Coach Sanu one day will be in the building.
Hey.
I've seen so many requests from people.
So many.
I swear,
everybody keep asking.
Swear.
But this is the thing, though. I told him, I was like, listen, it's in your court, for real. Like, if you want my assistance, like,
I know role, something.
Yeah, I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And
you
I
bring
train
good
all
energy.
the motherfuckers anyway.
I was going to say, you see him in the offseason, it's kind of like a double dip.
Yeah.
Hey,
that is true.
I train all the motherfuckers anyway.
Yeah. Official public service announcement. Get Mo on retainer as a consultant with the Falcons.
Hey.
That's it. That's it.
No
I know the game day fits would be crazy again.
Stupid.
No cap.
Nah, I'll be chilling.
I love it.
Bean talk.
A whole lot of bean ski.
So,
they
how y'all feel about Drake London? I've always been high on Drake London.
I love
Drake. He's one of my favorite receivers.
Yeah, he's cold. I wish that they would let him do a little bit more. I feel like I don't want to just like complain about the scheme the whole time, but I'm gonna complain. Like, I feel like he's just. I feel like he doesn't get schemed up like other dudes do.
Bruh.
It's like he's just required to win based on talent. And I'm like, you see Puka Nacua get schemed up all week long, like 15 targets.
Be out there.
I think Jets get schemed up too sometimes.
Yeah.
All of them be scheming up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, don't just leave him out of X. Make him be one-on-one guy. Like, get him involved as Z. Motion him around, like.
Get him in the slot. Move him.
Get him in the slot.
Get him motion.
Because he can do it. He can.
Put him in a bunch.
Yeah.
Put him in a stack.
Yeah.
Like,
something. Because, there's some guys that are, like, big like him that can't do those things. Like, they're just true. You got to stay at X, buddy. Like, that's what you got. But
he's not able to.
Yeah, he's not that though.
at all.
No.
Yeah.
I need you on the backside over there.
Yeah. like
running all
no
them
shade.
routes.
No shade. Mike Evans is an X.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
He's an X. Like,
yeah.
Don't really want him to play Z. But like
he's
one-on-one, he's gonna get
great
you
at
right.
what he do. Yes,
he's great at what he does, and it's no shade. But like Drake London is not that. He's not that mold. Drake London's like, he could be a little more like Jettis. He could be like Jamar. Like, he really could be rolling like Puka. Puka's really great after the catch, though. Like Puka's crazy. Yeah, but crazy. He's not entirely just an X, even though they use him that way. I just want to see a little more. Let him play Calvin's old role. Let him play a little Z, little motion, little like sometimes in the seam, sometimes he's not. Don't just leave him out there like a statue. I don't want to see that anymore.
Yeah,
I'm sure he doesn't want to play that way either, even though he wouldn't say it.
Well, it opened up the offense a lot more to get him the movement because now you got a key factor, right?
Totally.
London's moving this way, he's moving this way, he's moving this way. And you know how defensive coaches are. They always look at the percentages, the numbers and the schemes and play count on he fables this side or that side. So it's like to be able to mess with that, but you're still running your quote unquote same scheme.
Same scheme. Yeah.
Totally.
All you got to do is just put him in another position for a couple plays or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to change up your whole entire scheme. Just like move the guy around because he can be moved around. He could play the slot. He could play.
Man, you guys got me wanting to coach, Mo. Let's go coach one of these days.
Come on, man.
Let's get businesses a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more self-sufficient, and let's go grab a year of coaching.
Listen, we go win a championship somewhere so fast. It would be fun.
Yep.
We go win a ship somewhere so fast.
Let's get it.
I like how Jackson
not to throw shade on other folks. I love you.
Yeah, Jackson Dart is the truth. When I was watching his film from the spring, like from Ole Miss and whatnot, like everything told me he was going to be a top 5 talent in the draft. Like maybe not worth the pick, but like he's going to be a starting quarterback. A team's going to need him, and they're going to take him. And now you look at like what he did in preseason, he balled out. 2, he's really built kind of like Jalen Hurts. But I think he's got a little bit more of a ceiling as a passer.
Hit to him.
Yeah.
He got more dog to him than Jalen Hurts in my eyes. Like, I see him trying to, bro, he could have tore his labrum trying to stiff arm someone the way he tried to stiff. I'm like, yo, chill. Because I tore my labrum trying to stiff arm someone like that. So the way he did, I'm like, whoa.
And he's not a little dude, bro. Like, he's, when I met him at a few events now, and he's like, you feel his presence in a room. Like, he's not 6'5", but he's like, he's built. But he's also like, he runs kind of like a downhill runner like Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's as fast. Like Jalen's a better runner, but I think Jackson's got a little bit more stuff to his like vertical passing game than Jalen does. But like, I think that he could be their Jalen Hurts in a way. And like, I think Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. Like he's solid.
I think it's very good quarterback.
They don't ask him to do
what he can't
too much.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah. That's what good coaching is.
Exactly.
Find out what your players is great at, what they can do, maximize
and
their
now
skill
just
set.
Repeat that role.
Repeat that role.
So
and I didn't think they leave the handcuffs.
Brown
bro,
with that situation. I feel like he
wasted time, wasted money, trade him, let him free.
Right.
Free.
Like, you're going to wait until you need him in a Super Bowl to go catch you 4 or 5 passes just to secure a win.
Yeah.
Like, you know as well as anyone, Mo, like, at a certain point, like, the money that you make is just more numbers.
It's just more numbers, for real.
Like a true competitor wants to
rock. Like,
yeah.
You saw how frustrated I would get when I didn't get the ball, and because it's the time and effort you put in
all week
to be able all week, but also your entire life.
Your entire life.
You see what I'm saying?
You're honing in on a skill.
You're honing in on a skill. Like, I've been mastering my craft for 20 years for this moment. Like, you better give me the fucking ball so I can show you what I done. You see what I'm saying?
No,
you know 100%.
What it is?
You're an artist.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You're an artist that gets paid to go to an art gallery, but you're given this little tiny canvas you got to draw on when you want this whole mural.
The whole thing.
This month right here got the whole Mount Rushmore. Why I get this little iPhone?
Yep.
I got an iPhone size palette. And I got a what's that?
And
Post-it note. I got a post-it note.
You give me a sticky card, sticky note.
Sticky card. Can't have that.
They gave me this.
Man.
Look,
I wouldn't want to be a receiver, man. That's crazy. Like that is one thing too. Like when I was in practice squad, like they throw it to this guy. F that, bro. Like my dudes are trying to get paid too.
Yeah.
Like when we had Devin Gray, Christian Blake, like all those guys. Like I was trying to make sure everybody ate. Everybody had their little canvas that they wanted to paint on. Whether they wanted me to throw that one-on-one or not, I'm throwing it.
And he was throwing that bitch.
Hey, throwing it. And it's
how about this? How about this?
Oh, here we go. This is the one. Bro. Oh, it's been so long since I saw that play.
One more time.
Man, I missed that.
Look at Blaze.
Man, that's so clean. Yes, sir. I need it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I put on the cleats for the first time in 2 years. 2 Sundays ago. Played a pickup game of football.
Yeah?
9 tugs. Whole shots, back shoulders, no looks. I mean, we were playing against nobodies, by the way, but
that's the fun
didn't matter who was out there. Did not matter who was.
Anybody can get it.
Point A to point B on a line. It felt good, but
anybody can get it.
Hey Mo, how about you when you went to Dubai and played? How you felt out there?
That shit was fun, dog. I felt like a big ass kid. I was like, hold on now,
bro. I would love to play in a Atlanta flag tournament or something like that,
bro.
That would be so dope in the off season.
That would be dope. You know what? I had this semi-pro team ask me to play on one of the flag.
Bro, that would be hilarious.
I play quarterback.
Bro, if you pulled up and put that on YouTube, no lie, that would be hilarious.
Bruh. I was like,
it'd be good content.
It'd be great content.
Really good content.
It'd be great content. Just me going out there throwing the pitch around.
Yep.
Like having a little fun.
That'd be elite. Man, the good old days, baby. The good old days.
Hey,
I appreciate you guys having me in, man.
Appreciate you coming on.
Of course. Would you go to play in the Olympics?
Oh, flag. I'm not fast enough to be like those quarterbacks have got to be like Lamar Jackson type. Like they got to be able to move.
You got to be able to move.
Yeah, if you don't there's NFL quarterbacks now that I'm like, you wouldn't be the Olympic flag quarterback. I don't care what you say. Like just because you like Matt Stafford would not be a good Olympic flag player. Like can put that ball anywhere, but it doesn't matter. Like you literally have to be an athlete at quarterback, and that's where I'm like Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson. Like those are the guys that I'm like would be good flag quarterbacks. I think Mahomes would be okay, but not like the truth at it.
For sure.
That's my opinion on flag.
I appreciate you coming on. That was a great episode, bro.
Appreciate you coming on.
Man. It was good to talk to you guys, man. Anytime you need anything, hit me up.
Peace and blessings, dog.
All right. See you guys.